And that's one thing I appreciate you open up about, because the struggles are not easy to talk about, and that's where growth happens, in
No,
the
no,
in the challenges the growth happens. And you achieved a lot throughout your career. You have multiple championships, but to stay humble and to understand, put everything into perspective, it takes also somebody like your family to have a support system around you. But when you encountered in throughout your career, I'm sure, and without mentioning any names, without talking about specifics, when you encounter players who don't accept it, who struggle to understand, how did you approach them? Did you let the team dynamics take care of it, or did you have like one-on-one talks with the guys to help them understand the situation? Because there's guys who have also the same talent, they have the high achieving and ego, but certain ego is necessary to succeed. But how did you approach this situation when there was
absolutely.
conflict within the team?
Yes, especially in the, let's say, in the second stage of my career, that I was even, let's say, I was older and more experienced and already have, many years under my belt. For sure, I was always trying to help. I had it naturally, I always care about my teammates. I always trying to help them, to try to reach them and make them understand all this, um, all what they were facing through. Uh, I faced the in the past before them. You know what I mean? It was something. It's something natural. So yeah, I'm one of these. I was one of these guys in the team that I was always trying to help the younger guys to understand. Coaches' decisions. See the big season is very long. You will have up and downs. It's very important to stay patient, to stay in course, do your job every day. Of course, the feelings can make you change even your work ethic. This coach doesn't use me a lot, or he doesn't use me the right way. You can always have an excuse, and that's the bottom line. There is no job in the world, not only basketball. There is no job in the world that you cannot find excuse to say I cannot. It's not my fault.
Hmm.
And basketball is so many little details, yet you can always say it's not my fault. It's so complex. It's a team sport. It's five guys in, seven at least that they are sitting on the bench dressed. Coach, assistant coach, second assistant coach, a lot of things, trainer. You can blame anyone, but in the end of the day, that I was always telling them that you need to do, trying to control the things that give the 100% that you can give from your side. Try to get better, be patient, and at least how I was looking at, good things will happen. And that was from my personal, let's say, journey. There were many moments that I was even doubting myself, that why I do that, why I don't play good, why. But when you love this so much, and when you are always constantly trying to find a solution, be humble, and first of all, look yourself in the mirror, good things will happen. That's the messages that I was trying to give all younger guys.
Yeah, it's in the moment they don't realize it. They lack perspective, they lack reflection, because you through experiences you can reflect on certain challenges that you had, but you also have to be honest to yourself in those situations to be like to take your personality down. It's like, yeah, I did make a mistake back then, and I have to learn from it. I have to grow. So it does take some your own reflection, but also people like you, like yourself, like a mentorship around them to guide them a little bit. Like you had also at AEK when you were 17. It's a constant group dynamic, and like you said, you can blame in basketball because it's such a complex game, complex
Yes.
reasons. You can always find something, some excuse, and this always this battle. I saw it on both sides between coaches and players, and then
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
also trust to justify. You can justify it. You can make it more like you can always find a justification for your action, So it takes honesty, I believe.
Yes.